Imagine you're a little girl. You're in a room that looks like a hospital room. There's a bed, a nightstand, and no toys. And you're standing at the window and you're looking out at all the other kids playing on the playground. Why are you in this room? Well, you have contracted chickenpox, which is highly contagious. So you have now been quarantined and you don't get to be outside playing with all the other kids. That was actually me when I was about 6 years old. I was quarantined at the daycare. I couldn't go to school. I couldn't play with the other kids. But when I was little, there was no vaccine available for chickenpox. Now there is. It came out about 1995, and it has been available ever since. I know my kids have been vaccinated, and I highly recommend that all children get vaccinated, and any adults that have never had the chickenpox yet get vaccinated. So by getting vaccinated, besides protecting yourself, you're also protecting everyone else from getting it. And you're boosting the herd immunity, as doctors like to call it. And what that is when enough people are immunized against a disease, it can't find enough hosts to spread easily. That slows down the rate of spread through the community, and if the pool of non-immune people is small enough, it can stop an outbreak before it ever gets started. Someone might ask, why would I want to inject toxins into my body? I would ask the question back, why wouldn't you? Is the toxin that's being injected worse than the disease you're trying to prevent? Is it worse than the possible effects of obtaining the disease naturally? They also might argue, well, this is a childhood disease. Why should I worry? You know, I'm 19. Why should I worry about this? 1 in 500 vaccinated children will need to be hospitalized because of chickenpox. 1 in 20 will contract an ear infection or other serious complications besides the high fever and the skin rashes, such as pneumonia or inflammation of the brain. Some of those serious side effects are listed here: myocarditis, inflammation of the heart, something I'm not even going to try and pronounce, which is kidney inflammation, appendicitis, hepatitis, pancreatitis, and gentlemen, orchitis, inflammation of the testes, and the list goes on. Serious complications can even include death. And the symptoms when an adult contracts the disease are usually much worse. When adults contract it, their symptoms are double what they are for kids. They can literally be covered in spots with not an inch of skin exposed, not having a spot on it. They get the chickenpox inside themselves. Their throats can swell shut because the chickenpox are down their throat. Their stomachs will get lined with the chickenpox. So as an adult, it can be even worse than for a child. So besides the medical reasons of why you should get immunized, what about the psychological reasons? How mad are you going to be at your buddy when he gets the chickenpox and spreads it to you? Because he didn't know he was contagious, so now you've got him along with him. Or how bad are you going to feel when your 9-year-old niece gets the chickenpox because you didn't know you were contagious and now you've spread it to her? Or worse yet, now your grandmother also has it. Now let's add to that guilt, and they experience some of those serious complications that we just discussed. And all of that because you didn't want to get immunized. You didn't want to put that chemical in your body. You thought it was just a childhood disease. So as I see it, you have three options. You could isolate yourself in a mountain retreat and never speak to another human being. Not very realistic. You could get vaccinated, protect yourself, protect your family. Or you can go about your life and hope and pray that you never contract the disease or cause someone you love to contract the disease. The Walla Walla County Health Department has flyers that you can get that will explain everything that you need to know about the chickenpox. They also offer the immunization, $152 per adult dose or $48 for a child's dose. Now, if you are underinsured or uninsured, it can be free. But if you have a primary care doctor and health insurance, just go to your doctor. I'm sure he would recommend it. Their doctors recommend that you get it. In conclusion, I would ask everyone to please get yourself immunized so this doesn't happen to you or someone you love because of you.